We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Into the box now, J.C. Embry, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Freddy.
In now, Freddy Santiago. A little low, it's 2-2.
2-2.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's into center field for another base hit, and trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Batting third, the shortstop, Jesse.
So now to the plate, Jesse Padilla. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 3-2 one more time. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Embry isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Tyler.
Into the box, Tyler Coleman. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. On a rope to the second baseman. Stepping in, Isaac Pineda. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Alisea. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed.
In there, a base hit. One run is scored. And he's safe.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, David Torres.
Stepping in now, David Torres. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
At the plate, Adam Greenberg. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. He backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Rich Hill. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Payoff pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. And that'll bring up Nick Livingston. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1 and 2.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Nick Livingston is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And he got him. Now batting, Barry Bonds. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. A 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Bonds leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. To short. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time. Nearly a remarkable play, but score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Into the box now, Buster Posey. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right.
Batting 6th, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Reggie Rivas. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit Weekly back to the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So in now for Chicago, J.C. Embry. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Up next to the Cubs, the center fielder, Freddy.
To the plate now,
Santiago.
Freddy Santiago lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one to Belt for the twin killing. Stepping up now, Jesse Padilla. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. In now is Adam Eaton. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The count now at 2-1. Here it comes.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-2 now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Riding in, Grant Key is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. The pitcher, Ken May, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Runners on first with one down. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. To second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tyler Coleman. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Isaac.
So now to the plate, Isaac Pineda. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Steven.
At the plate now, Steven Alisea. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
The batter, the right fielder, David Torres.
At the plate, David Torres. Hit high and deep to right center. Eaton is after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game.
Now batting,
the next Cub up, Adam Greenberg. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Pulled toward right center field. Livingston has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rich Hill. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 1-1 home. Hit out toward second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nick Livingston. The 3-1 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. In now, Freddie Akins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now this is out in front, maybe tough to get to. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in for his second at-bat, Barry Bonds. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Belt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, J.C. Embry. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. Wei-Yin Chen answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Jesse Padilla. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Once again, a 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The first baseman,
Stepping into the box, Tyler Coleman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Isaac Pineda. He singled his last time up. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this one's off the 5th archway. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Now batting, the catcher, Steven.
Into the box now, Steven Alicea. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. This is in the air out to left field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll put the tag on him between 3rd and home. And I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And now it'll be the catcher, Buster Posey.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Santiago is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Number 16.
Striding into the box, Reggie Rivas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Alicea is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Adam Eaton digging in next.
Number 1, Adam Eaton.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, David Torres. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Adam Greenberg. He flew out in his last at bat. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. And now a pitch on the way. That's popped up. But this will land untouched.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
The pitcher, number 55, Rich Hill.
Into the box, Rich Hill, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 7.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.C. Embry. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Eaton is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Grant Key.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Number 17.
Stepping into the box, Wei-Yin Chen. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick.
Stepping in now, Nick Livingston. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in now, Freddie Akins. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. Stepping up to the plate, Barry Bonds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a curveball misses inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
We all know he's a really good hitter, and this is probably a good example why. He fell behind 0-2, but knowing they're probably going to try to get him to chase a pitcher's pitch, he got really patient. He's still up against the ropes a little, but he's in a much better position now on a 2-2 count.
Scooped up, a step on the bag for 1, and he's in there safely, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Runners on the corners now with one-man guard, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from 3rd. Now he's safe at 3rd, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. To the plate now, Reggie Rivas. This is pulled into right, and this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. In to score from 3rd is the tying run. It's a 6-6 ball game. Jay Roberts will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
At the plate, number 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Coming to the plate again, Grant Key, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. The set and the 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Yoenis Cespedes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Ian Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 26. Ian.
Freddie Santiago will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 1-1 home. This one's flared out toward left. Akins ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Coleman. Here it comes on 1-1. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Nick Livingston. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Akins. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll just tag the runner himself for the out. Ready now, Barry Bonds. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Isaac Pineda. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Steven Alisea. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now at the plate, David Torres. A 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam.
So now to the plate, Adam Greenberg, and he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
For the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to third. And that's going to get through into left, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
The catcher, number 28.
At the plate now, Buster Posey. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
The center fielder, number 1.
Standing in now, number 1. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around?
Jim Hoskins will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Billy Rivera is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Line to the right side, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Mike Moustakas will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Two balls and a strike. Hoskins is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own.
And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now an 8-6 game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Livingston. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound. So striding in, Billy Rivera, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that will go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Melanson, playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping in now, Freddy Santiago. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runner goes for second. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away. To the plate now, Jesse Padilla. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
All even now, 2-2. Second and third here, 1 man out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. Riding in once again, Tyler Coleman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Coleman has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here. In the dirt and block behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Nick Pippern answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Ready with the 1-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground at third. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. 1 run scores. Nicholas Horner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
The catcher,
Now at the plate, Steven Aliseyev, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Now batting, the right fielder, David.
Into the box, David Torres checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Freddie Akins.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
That's popped up. Corner backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Luke Little is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Travis James is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 35, Luke Little. Now playing shortstop.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's going to get there. And he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple.
First baseman, number 9.
At the plate, Brandon Belt lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Now catching, number 15.
2-2.
Travis James.
Former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Roberto Robles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Travis James. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Billy Rivera.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. From the stretch.
3-2.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The batter, number 7.
Standing in, J.C. Embry. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Soft liner towards short. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
The batter, the center fielder.
In now, Freddie Santiago. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Thomas Nicholas comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 1, Thomas.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go as the third baseman, Reggie Rivas.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
The center fielder, number 1, Adam.
At the plate now,
Eaton.
number 1. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Grant Key. They'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Brian Metzger will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Last strike here for the Giants. Count still at 1-2. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Chicago Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jim Hoskins earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Thomas Nicholas hammers down the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.